Hey, what's up guys? Zach Calhoun here. Hope you're having a good day. I'm actually on vacation. I'm in Chicago. See if you can see I think that's the Sears Tower in the background. Me and some friends are playing basketball. We found some random folks. I wanted to touch base on something because I'm out here, with some boys, a guys trip, right? And the quality of our relationships is hard to match, right? And I think you kind of can relate to this. But I was thinking about this in the sales context and how important this is. You as a entrepreneur, business person, salesperson, really anywhere in the corporate world, anywhere where there's capitalism taking place, to make exchanges of revenue has to have a couple things in place. And it's basically a formula if you think about it. Now, based on the situation, that formula and that weight of those variables will change. So if someone's super high need, the amount, y'all's relationship is less important in that calculation or that output than someone who is maybe not as high need but has a high relationship with you. And of course, if someone has no needs at all, there's no transaction taking place, right? So there has to be a need, right? There has to be some type of need in their equation, right? Well, everyone has stuff they're trying to do, and they have problems or pains they experience. That's why I always talk about that. Figure out what that is so you can talk about that. Then we increase what? We increase the variable of need. But as I hang out with some of my old friends here and we kind of talk about old stories, I think about how much rapport we have. We have a relationship, and inside the relationship equation, there is a time component. We have been friends for 10, 12, 15 years. Well, that's why we have such good quality friendship. It's because time is in that equation. So anytime you're trying to sell someone or go after a large enterprise contract, etc., there is a time component that's unavoidable. You just have to, there has to be some time that takes place from the first time you talk to them all the way to the transaction, to that first demo, second demo, third time you talk to them, follow-ups, etc. People talk about touch points, but there's also a time factor. The higher the check size, the longer the amount of time you need to know somebody. It's just the way it is. If you stop by a location 2, 3, 4 times, that fourth time, they recognize you, they know your name, they know who you are, and they believe that you're consistent and you're the real deal. It's because there's a time difference between when you first spoke to them or talked to them when you have in the future. To build a relationship with someone in a business context takes time. So have patience. A lot of folks want to have instant, they just want to show a virtual tour to somebody or show some technology to somebody and assume a transaction is going to take place. But the reality is there has to be a relationship in that equation. So a relationship has to be time, there has to be need, and of course all those things build rapport and help a transaction take place. So as you look at your prospects or niche or whatever, factor in time. There needs to be a time component. It should be a 90-day, 120-day niche effort. It shouldn't be let's try for a couple weeks, see what happens. Now, if you hit a product market fit issue, then yeah, you can pivot quick. If your product or idea that doesn't work, that's okay. You can just shift that really fast. But if you have product market fit, now you have to seek after a relationship, which takes time, so that you can make a transaction. Okay. Hope it's helpful for you. Like what are your expectations, right? And if a niche or a client or a prospect takes a long time, the price should match accordingly. You shouldn't be spending 4 months chasing down a $300 project, but you can spend 4 months chasing down a $50,000 project, right? So you need to be able to weight the amount of effort to that niche and what you're trying to do, right? So hope this is helpful today. Get out, get on some vacation, go find your friends and hang out with them and go somewhere, get away, think. And I hope this is helpful for you in your journey. And of course, if you're not already, go to cloudpillar.com and become a Pro Plus member today. I'm excited for you. See ya.